5.2% increase to the Social Security maximum taxable earnings in 2024. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know, as well as who this is going to impact right here in the video. Let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to discuss the details of one simple aspect of Social Security, which does change each and every year, and 2024 is no exception to the rule. This has changed yet again, and it has gone higher by 5.2% over what it was for 2023. This is referred to as the Social Security maximum taxable earnings. Now, I do want to talk through the details of what this is, who it is going to impact, and what does it mean for Social Security as a whole. These are all great questions and exactly what we're going to focus on here in the video. Let's get right into it. Really fast before we do, thanks for joining me. If you have not done so yet, make sure to do yourself a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video, as I'm here for you right by your side every single day, as I have been for nearly 4 years now, every single day, thousands and thousands of videos. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm here to help you out in any way that I possibly can, to keep you updated, and again, to advocate on your behalf every single day right here in this community. We've got to stick together through this time. So again, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. Please subscribe down below, and let's get into it and talk about Social Security maximum taxable earnings. What does that even mean? Who's it going to impact? And what are all the details about this and the full effect to Social Security with this 5.2% increase? All right, this is actually pretty good stuff here. And again, this is something that does change every single year. In fact, we do get a lot of announcements out of Social Security near the end of each year, and all of those rule changes go into play at the beginning of the next year. Well, here we are right now, early 2024, and this is going into effect as of the beginning of the year, which is obviously already beyond, but this is already in play right now, and it will be extending through the entire year of 2024. All right, so first off, let me explain what this is. So they have a cap as far as how much income is taxable by Social Security, okay? So basically what it is all income up to a certain threshold is taxable by Social Security. Any income above that threshold is no longer taxable by Social Security, and that money goes right into the Social Security Trust Fund, and it pays out to the beneficiaries on a monthly basis. Well, in 2023, the maximum taxable earnings was $160,200. In other words, all income up to $160,200 was taxable by Social Security. Any income above that level was no longer taxable by Social Security. However, that has gone up by 5.2% for 2024. Let me give that to you in real dollars, okay? Now, a 5.2% increase is $8,400 is how much that went up. Now, for 2024, it's $168,600 is the new maximum taxable earnings in 2024. So in other words, it means this much. If you have an income up to or beyond $168,600 in 2024, you will pay taxes, as in Social Security taxes, on all of that income. Let's just say, for example, you earn $170,000 in 2024. First off, congratulations, that is a solid income right there. That is a really nice wad of cash, right? But here's what it comes down to. You would pay Social Security payroll taxes on the first $168,600, and the remaining $1,400 from the difference of $168,600 up to $170,400, you would no longer pay Social Security payroll taxes on that income. Okay, so that is what that comes down to. Now, this only affects higher income people as far as that cap increasing. However, anybody with an income below $168,600 is paying Social Security payroll taxes on all of that income. The only time that you get a break from Social Security payroll taxes is when you have income above the threshold of $168,600 this year in 2024. Does that kind of make sense? So again, the only people that would possibly benefit from this, as in the cap increasing, things like that, would be higher income people that earn over $168,600 in 2024. But remember, this is just Social Security payroll taxes. That income is still subject to federal taxes, state taxes if you're in a state that has taxes. It also is subject to Medicare taxes. You only get out of Social Security payroll taxes, if that kind of makes sense, right? However, Let me point this out really quickly. This is one of those things that people like Biden, President Biden, wants to raise the cap on that or create this donut hole effect. People like Bernie Sanders and a bunch of other these people out there in Congress right now want to put in this donut hole effect. In other words, they also want to re-implement that tax at $400,000 or above in some proposals, or $250,000 and above. So basically it'd be like this donut hole effect where eventually over a long period of time, it wouldn't probably realistically be that long, but basically what they want to do is this hole would eventually close and then all income would be taxable by Social Security payroll taxes. Does that kind of make sense, right? So those are some of the proposals out there. Obviously, nothing like that has passed yet. All right, now let's quickly talk about Social Security. What does this mean for Social Security and the trust fund and all kinds of stuff like this? Well, it actually is a pretty good thing for the Social Security Trust Fund. Reason being is more money is going into the trust fund from higher income people. However, there's a very, very small percentage of our population, like a teeny tiny percentage of our population and the working force who actually earns income over that threshold. It's not very big. It's a few percent, right? Like 3% of our population, something like that, earns above that threshold. So realistically, this only affects about 3% of workers out there, as in who would be paying income taxes, as in Social Security payroll taxes, on income with the new higher threshold, if that makes sense, right? So again, at the end of the day, yes, more money will be going in to the Social Security Trust Fund because more income is now taxable. But at the end of the day, it's not everybody that's paying taxes on this, right? So it's just the higher income people. Now, as a Social Security beneficiary, if you're already receiving benefits, how does this impact you? Well, it's not going to impact your benefit. You're not going to be paying taxes on, your benefit, more stuff like that. That can be, we can discuss all that in a separate video. It's not going to affect your benefit. However, it may push out Social Security insolvency out into the future a little bit further. It's not going to be much, honestly, maybe a little bit of time, a couple months, probably not even a year, realistically, considering how many people actually pay this extra tax because the pool is so small of workers. And then again, how much money is actually coming in as a result of it, it just doesn't translate into that much, okay? The other factor is, too, how many more beneficiaries are drawing on benefits. So there's a lot of factors here, but this is just something that they continue to bump up every single year, and this is the new threshold for 2024, if that makes sense. So hope this one helps you to better understand this. Again, there's a lot of different aspects about Social Security. This is one of them. It mostly impacts higher income earners, as in people that are earning a high income. It mostly impacts them, but then again, if we want to look at it from the beneficiary standpoint, we think, hey, maybe this will push out insolvency a little bit further into the future. Not much, if at all, right? But again, hope this helps you. Again, I know it's pretty confusing. There's a lot of things about Social Security, which is why I'm here for you. And again, I want to bring you all the updates as there's a lot of bills, packages, and proposals out there. And like I've said before in other videos, 2024 is the year of Social Security and the fixed income beneficiary, as well as the low income. It's already pretty busy. It's only going to get busier and busier as we get closer and closer to November. Anyway, I'm here for you. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media. Go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Enjoy your day. Leave your comments, questions, feedback down below, and I'll catch you again later.